Yorkton Kalena Festival, we're in our 18th year. It is a celebration of Ukrainian family culture through the art of dance.
Back in '99, my wife and I, we have 9 children. We thought, we had scoped out some of the festivals in Western Canada, and we thought here in Yorkton, Little Rome, we thought we could do it as well. Here we are 18 years later with probably the biggest festival in North America.
When they would come to our competition, first we have 2 booths set up in the lobby. There's one that has a lot of Ukrainian culture and symbolism, fashion wear, that's all geared towards Ukraine. And then we have our Kalena kitchen, which is full of Ukrainian food, including pierogies, cabbage rolls, sausage, and borscht.
Kalena is a great competition here for the city of Yorkton. It brings in people from Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta. Sometimes we even bring people down, clubs from even the United States.
There's about 900 dancers that come for this year for 3 days. It showcases all the different regions in Ukraine, and that's expressed through costumes and the actual steps in the dancing.
The costumes from the Ukrainian area come from different areas. So we have the Poltava, Flatland, Hutzel, high in the mountains. They do a lot of their steps in one spot. And they wear heavy clothing because it's cold up in the mountains. Every club is named after something that represents them around their area.
To be accepted by so many Babas and Guidos has been really a rewarding thing, so they accepted it really nicely. And you know, if we play our cards right, I think we go for many, many years.
I used to dance when I was a child, and when my daughters got to be school age, they started in dance, so I have been part of the club for the last 15 years.
It takes a lot of practice throughout the year, once or twice a week, every week till now, starting in September.
I like being beside my friends, and just like sometimes there's funny moments before we go on the stage.
It's one way that I can express my culture that I have come from, my grandparents, and I want to instill that into my daughters as well.
The Yorkton Genealogy Society is here to help people who might be interested in looking at their family roots, looking into their ancestors and their Ukrainian heritage. This particular group of people have their kids involved because they love their culture, and so this was a no-brainer to come here today with a resident expert that we happen to have to be with us today on Ukrainian genealogy. So it was a natural for us to be here today.
Definitely the first step is to talk to family members. Records could be for a long time, but people aren't here forever. So you got to get their stories before older people get infirm or pass away.
9 times out of 10, you always find something you never knew. And you have to find out, like first thing, or interview if you have an elderly relative. Interview them before they're gone, because once they're gone, all of their memories are gone with them, and you'll never be able to get that back.
Here at Kalena, we like to educate and help out people in that through this culture of dance, but also this weekend we do have our Holodomor bus here.
So we are the Holodomor National Awareness Tour, and we travel across Canada creating awareness of the Holodomor, the genocide that occurred under Stalin's rule in the Soviet Union when Ukraine was a part of the Soviet Union, and specifically this event was 1932 to 1933.
When they first come on the bus, they see massive screens, they see 30 seats. Generally, we see lots of ahs and oohs. They get really excited because they don't realize that that's what we have on the bus to offer, is this really kind of interactive, immersive space.
Ukrainians have a proud ethnic heritage, and they have a very rich culture. And that was one of the things that actually may have led to Stalin being threatened that they would become independent and no longer be a part of the Soviet Union, which is why he enacted the decrees that enabled this famine to take place. It's a man-made famine.
We talk about the UN Convention, we talk about the concept of genocide more broadly. They watch a short documentary film, and then each of them actually get an iPad. And then they analyze different primary and secondary sources regarding the genocide, and then they summarize their findings in front of the class. So that's that lesson. And then we end with the question of what it means to be an active citizen in Canada today. What are kind of the tools and practices that they can do in their everyday lives to strengthen and protect democracy.
So we're here at the dance festival because it's basically a part of their culture, and it's shaped the country and still has visible effects in the country that resonate today as well.
It's been really fantastic engaging with the community, and it's been really wonderful for us to speak with them and to know about their experiences being on the bus and doing the lessons.
When a group of people works together for a common goal, it binds you, right? You know, it really helps to strengthen any little problems that you might have been going on. And I think that's really been the secret for our festival and for our little club, that it's done so well. You know, it's been places like Regina, Winnipeg, you know, Saskatoon, Calgary. We're bigger than the things that they got going here in a little town, 20,000 people. I think that speaks volumes for the success of what we've done.
If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on maxTV Local On Demand, write us at max.local@sasktel.com.